Hello. He's got a friend. Yeah. How you doing, man? Let the weekend begin. So, on Monday, you are gonna go through hell. But Tuesday, you are gonna feel so much better. Can't avoid it. One of those things just has to get done. Yeah. Well, honestly, uh, in my opinion, and I believe that's the truth. Like you can't actually avoid any kind of pain. So what we do is like we think we avoid it, but it turns into suffering. You know that saying, life is suffering? I think that's bullshit. I mean, life is painful, that's for certain. But if you avoid the pain that, you know, avoid the default pain that's included with life, then it's a suffering. Also, everyone has different pain tolerance to different things, right? I remember I had a girlfriend, like, she was just immune to physical pain. I couldn't make anything out of it. And she didn't have a tough life or something like that, just naturally she's just almost immune to physical pain. I don't know, maybe some circuits got messed up in our brain or something like that. My little bro went through hell, but you hardly know it. His threshold was through the roof, yeah. I think there's one, I mean, one part of it is like, you know, physical, like, you know, genetics, all that, biological, and one part of it is like psychologically, how do you handle it, right? Also, when I say this, you know, usually people living in duality just take it as I was suggesting the opposite, but you know, the escaping pain, like trying to live without pain, is painful itself. Like, you know, like my have you read that book, subtle art, can't talk, subtle art of not giving a fuck? I think it was talking about in that book, like trying to avoid negative experiences is itself a negative experience, right? Something like that. Yeah, I mean, but also, you know, as I said, people usually get this the wrong way. They think what I'm saying is, you know, you should seek pain, like, you know, be a psychopath. It's not like that, but you know, when there's something you need to do and it's painful, just do it. But not go out and seek pain, right? Hey, Daki. What you making? I don't know. I really don't have anything specific. for today. Just drawing a dumbass orc with an imp in his shoulder. I have not, kind of sounds right. Apparently, yeah. It's a great look. I would recommend it. He also, I think that he does YouTube, I guess. Did we lose the music? Seriously, dude. Anytime I try to draw a wolf, turns up with a derpy golden as a derpy golden. Because I had a golden pretty much half of my life. uh, I was thinking same. Yeah. Can you imagine? I'm looking at a wolf picture as reference. First, it looks like a golden, and then I'm thinking maybe if I add what's the name of this area that also lions also have, like this thing, and then it becomes a border collie, right? Wolfish. Yeah, it's wolfish, but what I'm trying to do is like, draw a wolf, like a real wolf. Maybe this can help. Hey Silver, how you doing? Larian struggled with wolves in BG3 early access. How so? Constant feedback was, dude, that's a dog. Was not release that they look like a wolf, look like wolves. Yeah, that might be a thing to overcome. So, yeah, challenge accepted. I mean, you can cheat or you can take the easy way, if you do something like this. Like, what is it called? Grinding? Grinding? Crawling? Growling. I mean, you can do this, and then, you know, you can make it wild, but you know that subtle wild look wolves have that dogs don't have. Snarling, growling, yeah, growling. Just walk by the TV. These Olympic Games opening ceremony is which? Olympic Games? Is there Olympic Games going on? How is it weird? Is it some Vogue shit? Started today, yeah. Nothing like that, just really artsy franchise. Oh, nice. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of independent movies, like in 2000, 2000s, and you know most of them are French. I mean, it's like a completely different reality. With digital effects on the TV viewers see? Huh. Being a Girl on a Bridge, old French movie. Not sure. I wasn't watching like all the French movies, but we kind of watched the ones that came up during that period. From late 90s. Oh, what was it? Girl on the Bridge? Girl on the Bridge? No, I haven't seen it. 99. Anytime I see a movie that came up in 99, I want to watch it, right? Because I don't know, man. 1999 was some kind of weird year. Like, lots of great games came out, lots of amazing movies came out. What is this? Comedy, drama, romance. Nice. Remember it's been okay. I'll see if I can find a trailer. Basic premise is girl found trying to commit suicide. Saved by magician. Becomes his assistant. Nice. Magician. Knife thrower. Nice. Oh man. Do you know that meme that's... Do you guys know that meme? There's this so funny, guilty looking golden. It's so overused in memes, but I can't find it right now. Like it's in a car. On the back seat, they are filming from the front seat, and he's like turning. It's not guilty look, but you know when they turn, their cheeks kind of squash, and they look kind of funny. You mean like every golden? Yeah, but there is a specific one that people use all the time. Maybe let's see if I can find it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. There's no. Can I find my saved memes? Something like that. Saved. Damn! I find it. Okay, found it. This one. This is priceless. Can I stop there? No. Can I take a screenshot? Oh, it's not playing when I'm trying to take a screenshot. I can just watch this all day. That's yes. Yeah, fucking goldens, man. Snoop Dogg carried the Olympic torch. Nice. Can I watch it on stream? Oh, is it on TV? Is there a stream on YouTube? Olympics. Opening ceremony. I think I can watch it on stream, right? Speaking of 90s, go back and tell your young self all about modern Snoop Dogg. Which is eyes bulge. Yeah, I found one. But yeah, I don't know if I can watch it on stream or not. Yeah, there are lots of streams on YouTube. Okay, I guess I gotta draw a lot of walls. I mean, I drew my old dog so many times. But yeah, maybe that's why in time I tried to draw a wall. It turns out a Dorpy Golden. I don't know why it looks like that. I'm trying to draw a serious wolf. But for some reason, it looks funny. Maybe I should do the eyes like this. Maybe I should just embrace it, right? Because if you push something too far, it turns into its opposite. Maybe instead of resisting, I should just go this way. So maybe then, maybe. I couldn't even tell what's changing. Wolf versus dog is just weird. Yeah, I think there's a nuance, and to be able to capture that nuance, I think that requires some practice. But yeah, most of the time when I'm trying to figure out something like this, it's like if you try to figure it out by yourself, it's a long journey, right? It takes a long time. But when I look at other artists who who successfully did that, I'm looking at the drawings and then I say like, oh, okay, that's it, or that's how you do it. One thing I see in more stylized stuff is those little pointed tufts of fur that come out of the jaws. That's about it. Yeah, it's like, what is it called? Lions have that as well. Mane? Mane. I think it's mane. Yeah, I think it's called mane. Search YouTube, how to draw wolves. Also, I've learned so many stuff from Pinterest. For a long period of time, I was like doing my morning run or whatever, walk in the woods, stuff like that. And then I just sit at a coffee shop, just pencil and paper, uh, like open Pinterest from the phone, from my phone. Like I used to chill like that for like hours, right? And then I only went home when sun is set, when the day ends. Like I also, I was drawing random stuff. I mean, not random, but like stuff. And then use, those tutorials on Pinterest, like if you search something like eyes or noses, now and then you come across some, one-page mini tutorials. They don't seem like much, but sometimes they can be really, or sometimes they can show up on your feed just the time you need it, right? Have you guys seen Balto? Dog movie? Yeah. I've watched it with my niece recently. It's been ages, yeah. It's an old movie. What year was it? Like, it came out in the 90s? Does it hold up? Yeah, I mean, it's animation, right? I mean, I watch Lion King like pretty much every month, once in a month. But yeah, it's not as good as Lion King, story-wise, but new live action, obviously. I mean, I liked it as well, but yeah, it's not the same. I get a lot of hate from the kid for this. It's Sword and Song. It's the fave all-time Disney animated film. Yours or hers? Sword and Song. Oh yeah, dude. I don't even. I mean, I know, I remember, but I don't even remember the movie. Yours? Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Generally speaking, for me, like before 2000s, pretty much every Disney movie is a decent movie, in my opinion. Sword in the Stone, yeah. But if I have to pick one, yeah, that it's Lion King, Hercules, you know, all the classics like Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, uh, what else? Pinocchio, Aladdin. Aladdin was amazing. Because, I mean, also amazing animation, and at the same time, they layer the stories really well, right? Like they are fairy tales, but they have so many different layers, like mythological layers, narrative layers, allegogy, what is it called? Uh, allegorical levels. Yep, I mean, writers and producers used to care a lot about that stuff. I feel like people care about the deep layers of a story less and less, other than the very well established creators. Because at some level, fairy tales are, they are like children's stories. But at another level, they are really universal stuff that every human shares, right? At a deep level, for example, Lion King, I think that's why I love Lion King. Basically explains the structure of society, good and evil. Lots of stuff in lots of different layers in one fucking cartoon, right? It's insane. Also, isn't it weird? Like, Lion King got rejected 3 times, something like that. Like, I don't know the exact story, but it got rejected like most people. And these are the people who are rejecting. They are not random people, right? They are producers, creators, and some of them said something like, "This is fucking bullshit. This is garbage." And then they made it somehow. I don't know the exact story, but and then it was the most. It has the record. It is the what is it? What is it called? It has it had the box office record until I think Moana. Just imagine that Lion King came out in 94. From 94 to Moana. From 94 to 6000 and sorry, 2016. Like for 20 years, it had the record box office for an animated film. I mean, obviously, that's not the criteria for success, but that's one measurement, right? It's not the only measurement, but it's one of the measurements. So, yeah. It's not necessary reason for success, but sufficient. Yeah, I mean, it's in my opinion, it's not like, you can do push marketing and push something to people's face and, sell a decent amount, but not that much, right? If something sells that much, there's something else in the equation. All right, I'll just move around a bit, stretch my legs. Be right back. All right, yeah, back. What is it? Did we lose the music again? Honestly, I'm using YouTube, YouTube Music for listening to music. But honestly, I don't know if there's a desktop app for it, but when you are listening from the browser, it always, crashes, stops playing for no reason. It's not like as robust. Is it the word? As robust, or as stable as the Spotify application. But the sound quality of Spotify is complete garbage. If you want to try, just find a FLAC version, like FLAC, this one, FLAC file type song. This is the highest quality, highest digital quality. And then listen to side by side, right? Spotify is like I don't know what bitrate it is, but it's like if you're into music, you know what I'm talking about, right? But YouTube quality is much better. It's like 320. So it's very close to the highest quality. That's what I used to. I think there's an app. Lost old Google Music before they folded into YouTube. I probably missed that. But yeah, especially when you are on cellular data, listening to Spotify on your phone outside. I don't know if it's with connection, but it's like if you have 5G now, it's like it's huge, right? It's not like there's scarcity of bandwidth. So yeah, that's why I switched to YouTube Music. Also get away from the YouTube video ads. And it's the same price. I don't know how is it around the world, but it's basically same price for music and YouTube. Was a dedicated music app? Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I'm guessing if there was one desktop app, YouTube should show it to your face all the time, right? Download the app, download the app, because that's what they do usually. If you use Discord on browser, it keeps nagging like download the app, download the app. My YouTube Premium is $20 a month, dude. Oh, $20 a month. Let me calculate how much is it. It's like $1.50 here. Because of the economy. I mean, because of the localization, right? Yeah. But yeah, if you are working here locally, you make less money in dollars, right? That's why it's localized for what is it? The local currency. Economics, what's that? Also, there's this amazing book series. I don't know if you guys know that. This. It reminded me when you said economics. Like, where is it? Economics. Like they published these series like economics book, the mythology book, philosophy book. What else? Can I find the category? Education? Culture? Book? Yeah, the psychology book. World War One book. So I had these series, right? The psychology book. Keeps showing the same thing. Dude, come on! Where is this? Dog. Oh, there's this one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever. But it's like, can I look inside? Like small explanations, bits and pieces. I love the philosophy book. I also had the mythology one, philosophy, what else? Economics. Like, you know, it's one of those books you can have on your shelf and, you know, just open it up, just read this page and, you know, keep doing whatever you are doing. Oops. I mean, it's not like, you know, if you read that book, you learn everything about economy, but it gives you the main concepts, right? It's also, I think that's so useful, man. Like, you know, having the broad what do you call it? I mean, basic broad knowledge about pretty much anything, right? I mean, let's say quantum theory, right? People give their lives, spend their lives to master this, but as a theory, as you know, you can learn the basic concepts. You don't need to be a scientist. And then, you know, lots of pretty much all areas, right? It's like you can learn the mentality or basic logic about them, and I think it's huge, right? It can benefit you in lots of areas. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, why I'm talking about that. Just yeah, the idea just came into my mind. Like general interest, but deep dive bits. Yeah. No one understands quantum. Yeah. So it's like, you know, I can give this example, right? Let's say, you know, let's say you can draw figures, right? You know the human human anatomy, like, you know, bones and stuff. Let's say you learn figure draw, and now you want to learn animal anatomy, right? So there are lots of animals. Just think about how long it takes to learn about gesture drawing, you know, basic forms, anatomy, structure, muscles, bones, ligaments, skin, basic forms. Yeah, I said that. So yeah, and all for all these different parts, right? Arms, legs, hands, feet, hands, torso, head. Head is a completely different beast. Lots of features, eyes. Just think about all that stuff and think about how long it takes to get really comfortable and decent with them. And when you want to learn animal anatomy, it's like, you know, are you gonna do the same thing with all the animals? Like, how many animals are there, right? There are bipeds, quadrupeds, no, not quadrupeds, like plantigrades, right? Like bears, possums, and then mammals, basic mammals like cows, deer, wolves, dogs, cats. Like, imagine spending this much time on all of them, right? But instead of that, you can just, so basically I learned animal anatomy from Marshall Landroth. I think he's the best. I've never seen someone explains it more simply than he is. I took his course at some point. It's been a while though. It's like 10 years ago. There was this online platform called UArtsy. I don't remember the name. I think it was UArtsy. So anyways, so he was talking about basically this concept I'm talking about, right? Instead of trying to learn every detail and, you know, micromanaging all the different animals, he distilled it down in I mean, he distilled it in a simple way so good. Like, you know, humans have rib cage, pelvis, and head. He makes these comparisons. So, you know, these, like, same thing, right? Pelvis. And he explains it like this, you know, rib cage, pelvis, tail, head. So yeah, I've learned it like that. So even though I don't know how to draw pretty much lots of animals, when I'm trying to draw some animal I haven't drawn it before, or, you know, haven't studied it much, I always use those techniques, you know, when I'm gesturing, like using those techniques, using these, just keeping in mind that simple shapes of the rib cage. So at least it looks like something, right? It's not perfect, obviously, but yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say, right? It's like if you know the basic concept about it, if you know the basic concept about it, yeah, I think you can. Like the idea of being well read. Yeah, also I mean, it's also not about reading a lot, right? I think, yeah, that you put it really good. Like well read, that's the word. Like, you know, taking what you need or taking the important stuff, the basic concepts. I think it's what we're getting at. Yeah. No need to try and be an expert at everything, but being aware of many things. Yeah, when I find a book like that, it's like a golden book, right? But if you know, if you want to learn, I don't know, quantum theory, and you search for some books, and you grab a book, maybe written by a professor in quantum theory, and he explains it in all the complex ways. You are like, what the fuck am I reading, right? So if it's your niche, obviously you can understand it because you build knowledge over knowledge, right? Before trigonometry, you need to learn algebra. You know, you build it up, and then you learn the appropriate stuff. But if you don't have that foundation, you can't understand it. But being aware of many things, yeah, the basics, right? So you don't go like Earth is flat. Who uses YouTube Premium? I do. It's a scam in my opinion. Well, that's your opinion. You are free to have any opinion you have and express it. I do, and it's not for everyone, of course. Yeah, I mean, I do, and I don't care. Because I already used to have a Spotify, what is it, membership, and it was the same price, and it's same quality, better quality of music, plus no ads on videos I watch on YouTube. So yeah, for me it's not a scam. It's like $1, dude. For me it's $1, right? I mean, if it was $20 here as well, I would think about it, obviously. But $20 in US is not that much money, right? It's just, you know, how much is a Starbucks coffee? Standard size. You were in Denver? $6? It's like 3 coffees. I drink gas station coffee, but when I get fancy, the shop, I go like, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, right? I'm just saying Starbucks as a measurement. Not Starbucks itself, but, you know, like coffee. Yeah, $8 for a latte. Yeah, I think it's fair, right? It's not huge. What's the what is it called? Minimum wage for hourly minimum wage, like working in McDonald's or something like that. $15? Yeah, I mean, you can work at McDonald's 1.5 hours, and yeah, in my opinion, it's not that much. Also, you know, being able to dodge the ads. I mean, you can use ad blocker, all that, but yeah, being able to dodge ads is priceless. Because, you know, it's your mind, man. Also, that's something huge, right? What you feed your mind with basically determines your life. I think it's going to be 17, 18, not sure. Oh, each state is different. Summit 20, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's roughly in the same range. Just talked to old coworker from the airport. They're starting part-timers at 21, which is wild. I started like 12 with 3 years of experience. But when was that? I'm guessing it was before COVID. You know, because in COVID, economy kind of got fucked up. In 2006, yeah, probably because of COVID, right? Because economy got messed up. Federal minimum is 15. States can be higher. Oh, okay. There's a federal minimum, but it can be higher. Okay. On the upside, this Judirino looking very well. Yeah, but, you know, I'm kind of drawing traditionally, you know, just copying what I see. It's not like using stylization or... Have you tried YouTube TV? There's no YouTube TV here, as far as I know. In Turkey, they don't. Uh, what is it called? They don't provide that service. I think. I haven't heard of anyone else using it. Yeah, I think, but is it like pretty much all the channels? I was looking. What was I trying to find? Yeah. It was like GT Racing, something about some event, GT Racing event, or or was it Le Mans? I think it was Le Mans or GT Racing, whatever it is. I was trying to find an event, and I think I saw it was in ESPN, and that was included in YouTube TV. There's too many channels. Yeah, I think that's sounds nice. But I mean, dude, if I have all those channels, it's like game over, man. I can't work. Like, imagine having all those stuff to watch. Like, infinite entertainment. A Disney ESPN bundle, just because some of sporting events that was on. All sporting events are on ESPN, right? Need to discontinue that. You know, only subscription I bought is, as you know, what is it? As a service like Disney Plus or something like that. It was Netflix, and before I bought it, I used, you know, there was this free trial. You could try it for a month, and there was this period that, you know, you could just make another account and use it for free another 1 month. I used it for so long, and then I never bought anything else, right? Anytime I want to watch something, I just borrow my friends' accounts, or I go to my friends, watch together. Because if I know if I remember what I was talking about, was it yesterday or the other day? You know, when you pay for something, you feel like you gotta use it, right? It's like, if I pay for it, like, you know, I feel like I need to watch all the shit. So yeah, I either, you know, borrow it from my, you know, friend, or borrow my parents' Netflix or something like that, or whatever I'm trying to watch, or, you know, just watch with a friend, and you know, just crush on your friend, and you can grab a pizza on the way. So yeah. That's it. Yeah, man. I mean, uh, I look at it as a war, right? This there was this book called Unscripted. He explains on that book so well. So you can think about it as, let's say you want to eat healthy, right? Think about it as a war, right? War on your health. One part of you wants to eat all the delicious, sweetest stuff, but they are unhealthy. But one part of you is want to be healthy and, you know, be okay. So if that's a war, that war is won on the grocery store, right? It's not won on the kitchen. If you just buy that whatever bullshit you don't want to eat but you keep eating, if you just buy it and put it in your kitchen, you already lost the war, right? So yeah, that battle is fought in the grocery store. Don't fucking buy the ice cream. So you don't have to fight and use willpower, spend willpower to resist eating it. If you want to, so yeah, the idea is you don't buy it. If you want to eat it, you need to go to the store and yeah, go to the store, dress up, put on your shoes, get your car, go to the store, buy it, pay for it, come back and eat it, like that. It's also same with everything. There was this experiment done in, I don't know the exact date, but maybe it was like 90s. You know how all the, especially in US, right? All the drinks in menus are huge. It's like insane huge, right? If you buy the biggest size, largest size, it's like huge, right? What is it, like 2 liters or something like that? It's insane, man. So they did this experiment. They gave people drinks when they are going into movie theater. So one part to one part of the people they give, like, this size, normal size drink, and one part they give the large size. So they drink it, right? It's like if someone gives you the big size version, you just drink it. I mean, there are exceptions, right? Some people can, or some people can go like, drink this much and okay, that I had enough. But usually that's not what happens. So yeah, if you, let's say you want to drink something, or lemon juice, lemonade, whatever it is, you could just buy the the small, what is it, milliliters, small can, or you can buy the big one. But I don't know how is it, but anytime I buy this, it's finished on that day. If I open it, it's finished on that day. But if I buy the small one, I just drink it and don't think about it anymore. It's also very limited. Oh, did I read that? Soccer isn't real televised, not you're outside of big tournaments. After the hell, that was the weather this week. Ice cream sounds good. Yeah. Thankfully, I still have fruit left. We go big, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I like with US houses, cars. But food shouldn't be that big. That's not good. But yeah, American houses, I've studied architecture design, interior design. So we've also studied all the different movements and different cultural designs. Several years ago, that the medium-sized soft drinks became old large. A medium-sized became old large, and they made it large. Oh, they've added another size. I buy cases of cans and no, that also works, right? That also works. I used to do it with water. I used to buy small bottles of water so I can measure how much I drink. House we are working on now has a garage that is twice the size of my whole house. Stupid big, yeah. It's insane. Just learned I need to have my wisdom teeth removed, so that goes my sanity for the rest of today. Wisdom teeth removed. How old are you? Is it like is there an age for wisdom teeth? Yeah, me both. You guys, everyone is going to dentist, man. 20? Oh yeah, okay. I think I don't know if there's an age for it, but some people have it sooner, some people have it later. You guys are gonna know pain. The pain is coming, guys. I think when you hit adulthood. Oh, okay. Birthday cause problems. I think I had mine out at 21. Often it's a little earlier than that. Honestly, I don't remember if I had that or not. I don't even know what is the wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth. Oh, it's like the back ones, right? I think I still have those. I think I have those. And I'm 40, almost. So I'm not an adult? What the fuck? Imagine having a logic like that. Daughter had hers out at 17. Learned that asking for an IV would help you stay unconscious. Is the back ones? The back ones? Oh, okay. Don't stay unconscious, man. Embrace it. Just be awake. Feel the pain. Embrace it. And yeah, just embrace it. Hug it. Surrender to the pain. And then you'll be much more stronger. For some lucky few, you never had to remove them. Mine was causing serious pain, so I had to take them out. Mine don't cause me pain, so I'm trying to remember why. So is there some kind of problem in your... or probably, yeah. Because I'm guessing you went to the doctor and they said it needs to be removed. I was awake for it. Just under laughing gas. I still have, oh yo bro, I still have my wisdom teeth. Guess I'm uber wise. Yeah, me too. I don't. Doesn't laughing gas cause you to say random stuff? It makes you goofy, basically drunk. Yeah, I think this, if not the same, kind of similar substance to some of the drugs. One thing I remember is being carried out of the faces. Two little nurses under each out the back door to not freak out the patient. Videos speak for themselves. Sitting up for a chill weekend. You must have been seeing some wild stuff. Also, it's so weird when they what is it called? When they do the anesthetic, it's like you don't feel the pain, but you feel what's going on in your mouth. It's like you feel your flesh is being cut, but you don't feel the pain. It's so weird, man. Not to make you anxious, not to make you guys anxious or something like that, but there are 3 types. Oh, that's anesthetic. IV or is it 4? Talking about embracing, yeah, I know that. Kinda like that. You know, it makes me wonder who thought of this practice. To reach into their mouth and mess with their teeth. Hey man, just be grateful that we have anesthetics, right? Imagine not having all the painkillers and anesthetics. Imagine having this like 200 years ago. Even if you were the richest man on the planet, 200 years ago, it was like hell. I feel bad for poor souls used guinea pigs. Feeling what they're doing, but not sending any pain. Yeah, it's just. I think that version is just blocks the pain receptors, receptors, as far as I know. It's almost out of body experience, but sensory, if that makes it. Yeah, totally. I had this surgery, like, I don't know what it's called. I had this surgery from my ass, not my ass, but my back, lower back. So it's like they anesthetized my lower body, basically. It was so weird, man. I literally felt like I was on drugs. I was on drugs, but no kidding. Imagine surgery and amputations before anesthetics. Yeah, man. Imagine the medieval times, right? You are fighting in battle. Maybe you survive, but they gotta cut your arm off, and there are no painkillers. You are literally fucked. That's the thing. My sensory skills are a problem at the time, which is why I definitely need to be under something. If phone can be vibrating in another room, I would hear it. So okay, you are basically dominated by the lover archetype. Also, hypersensitivity is directly related to, there are lots of instances where, music composers, writers, highly creative people who are overly sensitive to, sensations, all the stuff. I also have it to some extent, right? Sometimes I can't stand even the smallest noise from the other apartments. So it's like your creative side, right? So I totally feel what you are feeling, man. It's not like some kind of pathology or something like that. It's like we are this human being, and there are like archetypes, right? This is also, I'm not making these up. These are from basically so these are studies done building over Jung's quaternity, right? Jung has this 4 or 2 types of person, like feeling, sensing, and thinking, and intuition, something like that, right? Anyways, so it's like 4 archetypes: warrior, lover, magician, and king, right? So everybody has access to all these archetypes. So warrior archetype, let's say warrior part of you is like, the part of you that never gives up, the part of you that endures through hard times, the part of you who is courageous, stands up to injustice, stands up to your teacher, stands up to your, I don't know, boss, whatever. So yeah, it's basically, you can also think about it as 4 dimensions of the being, right? This is physical, basically your body, right? And warrior type, people who are dominated by the warrior type is, usually physical people, athletes, and maybe people in profession which requires, lots of courage, maybe firemen, policemen, stuff like that. So that's all those people using the warrior archetype, right? They are courageous, they are always facing the danger, they are always facing fears, a fireman going into the fire. So yeah, and then we have the mage archetype. Mage archetype is basically the mind, right? And mage is like, everyone which does a profession with their minds, right? Basically designers, managers, scientists, writers. Maybe writers can belong to the this category, but they are not like, distinctly different categories. But mage is like, doctors, scientists, all that. Basically, maining, if you play video games, if you have a main character, they're like mainlining the mage archetype, right? They are usually mainly using their minds. And lover archetype is like, artists, mystics, any kind of artists, right? Writers, painters, sculptors. And lover archetype is that is the part of you that, feels stuff, sees all the beauty of life, that senses stuff. But at the same time, when you are feeling all the beauty of the world, you are also, sensing all the pain, all that. So yeah, lower part is, all about heart. And this is mainly where artists belong, right? It can, this doesn't mean artists doesn't use this part or this part, but mainly they're using the lower, but actually you are using all of them, but I'm talking about which is the dominating archetype, right? Also, you are using mage, you are using your mind to apply some techniques. Let's say you are trying to draw something, and you want to construct the skull of an animal, stuff like that. You are using techniques and you are using your mind, but mainly, when you are drawing something, you are trying to express something, right? Or you are trying to tell a story, and that's what lover does. Also, king is the, basically the king archetype. This is more about the soul part, and king is like when all these combine in a harmonic way, king archetype comes in line, and king is like the leader manager part of you, right? King is like all the leaders, CEOs, what else? Political leaders, any person in leadership or management position, right? So the thing is, everybody has access to all of them, but usually people mainline one of these, right? So if you main a warrior, you might be an athlete, you might into sports, but yeah, this doesn't mean if you are into sports you don't use your mind, right? Ideally, if you master all of these as best as you can, you become a more complete person, right? That's also what Jung talked about, like individuation and all those concepts. So yeah, so lover's thing is, so basically warrior, mage, king, these are all archetypes. So if you think about the warrior has boundaries, right? If you think about the mage has boundaries, king has boundaries. These are all like has boundaries, but lover wants to be boundless, right? Because lover's thing is connectedness to universe, or it's about the heart. You feel connected to everything and everyone, and yeah, you are sensing, as you said, Silver. It's like even the phone vibrates on the next room. You can feel it, you can hear it. You are overly sensitive to stuff, right? So what you can do to and this is at the same time positive, but this can be negative as well, right? Because you don't get to pick what to sense or what not to sense. Since you have that sensitivity open, you can also feel and sense all the toxic shit around you, and there are lots of toxic shit in the world. So what you can do to balance it out is some kind of warrior stuff, or king stuff, whatever it is. For me, for example, if I don't work out, if I don't use the warrior too much, it kind of gets stagnates, and then liver starts to dominate, and I start sensing everything, right? And then it overwhelms you. The emotions overwhelm you, the sensations overwhelm you, or if you don't use mage too much, you are having a hard time putting boundaries on what to sense, what to take in, or what not to take in. Yeah, this is a huge concept. I can talk about it all night. I love this concept. It changed my life so much, but and this is basically it, right? Because if you think about it, you have your body, you have your heart, your mind, and soul. These are dimensions of being. So it's like, you know, art is about heart, all the mental stuff is about mind, like reading, literature. Yeah. So my approach is, you know, take care of all of them periodically. Take care of your body, you know, keep your body strong, and then feel the love, whatever it is, you know. Feed your mind with the correct stuff, feed your body with the correct stuff, you know, feed your soul, all that. So yeah, usually what you are saying is you are mostly under the influence of the liver archetype, and this makes you like sense all the sensations around you. That was a small TED talk for you. Like you said, don't even have to go back that far. Yeah, what is it called? 19th century? Yeah, Civil War amputee stories are horrifying. Yeah, man. And it's not even that long ago, right? It's like, anytime I think about these stuff, dude, we are so lucky to have, you know, antibiotics, painkillers. I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of nice to have that luxury, but at the same time, it makes you weaker. Also, if someone is standing behind me, I have the urge to look back. Yeah. That's like your sensation part, right? Like spider sense. But the idea is not to get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. It's just you are making it, you are regulating it, right? You are regulating it and then channeling it in a more sophisticated and in a way that has boundaries. You don't just sense everything, you just channel it and direct it. I can sympathize. I don't get them much more, but I used to get migraines all the time. That's like sensory overload. Yeah. I mean, that's insane. Also, you know, there are like mental intrusions. You can have thoughts in your mind, which is not your thoughts. It's because like mind is like a radio. You can also receive thoughts from the magnetic, what is it called? Magnetic force around the world. It's so insane, right? I also have migraines. Yeah, me too. Anytime. There was this amazing study done in that area. I don't remember the article or the book, but it's like they are doing brain scans, right? Like, but it's not like the usual scan. It's called something else. It's like fMRI, something like that. Anyways, they are measuring the magnetic area around the brain, right? It's like they are measuring different brains. So one of them is like someone who drinks lots of sugary things, lots of stuff with sweeteners, and basically fast food, all that stuff. They measure that. It's like basically there are like holes in the magnetic field of the brain, right? It's like something like this. And they are measuring someone who's meditating, someone who's peaceful, and maybe someone fasting or eating healthy. It's like a perfect energy field around the brain. So if you eat shit, you kind of open these what is it, cheese holes in your brain, and then shit energy gets in, right? And they can cause migraines. And I'm not saying this is the thing, but this is a part of it, right? It might be lots of different things, right? It might be something biological, it might be something chemical, neurological, neurochemical, whatever it is. But this is just some idea, right? I'm not claiming anything. I'm not a doctor, or I'm not a scientist, but yeah, I feel that as well, right? Anytime I drink too much coffee or put too much stimulants in my mind, it's like the other day my mind feels like it feels weird, right? Having headaches, all that. I'm a mage, make me able to control plant life and be good. Yeah, true, it's not interesting. Is this okay? Right, so basically this is the vibe I want, but in my style. Something like that. Also, this will be... I don't know if I can pull that off. I mean, it's just a couple more animations, but... Yeah, this is gonna be like a huge wolf that's the mount of that guy, right? So you ride this guy. Yeah, gotta practice, practice, practice. Well, just sketch until you have an idea. That's how you want it to look. No, it will come with time. It's not like... It's not like... I'm trying to do something. Yeah, I think I'm getting out of that derpy golden look. The nice thing about making a fantasy, design and having it stylized, you don't have to say this is a wolf, right? This is some creature. And now you can get away with lots of things. Damn, I keep losing the reference. There are like a million tabs open. Looks great, I guess so. I hope so. This I'm more satisfied. This. So I have a what is it called? Leaf brush, something like that. maybe color. I don't know. Okay, whatever. But I think I got the vibe I want. Okie dokie. I think that's a good point to call it. So, yep. Just gonna chill out, play some games. So, yep, thank you guys so much for hanging out. As always, appreciate it. And take care, and I'll see you on the next one.